Hi, it's your girl, Unique K on the spot. And what's up, guys? Back again with another video. So I'm gonna be doing a reaction video to, I guess it would be like one of those like inspirational videos you see about like real life world situations. And the topic is about food insecurity. A young mother unable to provide for her young children, financially struggling. So it's something that is not uncommon, and it doesn't go unnoticed because it's supposed to give a specific message to people, and especially everything within the government and just our agriculture and just like everything else. It's just like, it's just not cutting it. And it's a lot of people who are really, really having it tough. And I really feel for everyone in that sense. So yeah, I'm hoping that this video will be, I wouldn't say encouraging, but it's definitely an eye-opener about the like society that we live in. And you know, I feel like wanting to have better, but at the same time, when you are in a good position, to be more grateful and appreciative of what you have instead of what you don't have, which is what I feel like should be the perspective instead of, you know, worrying about other things that just doesn't matter. So yeah, so we're gonna watch this video. Before we do, make sure you guys do like, because you're watching, and comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you guys feel about it. And is this something, obviously it's going to be pure truth, straight facts, but just, do you like know anyone who may be in this situation, or I don't know, just whatever you want to say, whether it's words of encouragement or if you just want to basically speak more on the issue, or, you know, why it's a continuous cycle that's going on right now. Like, just whatever you want to say, you know, the comments is always there to share. So yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say. I always stress that and say that to you guys. Even back then, I would tell y'all that I just want to hear what you guys have to say, and like, I'm always gonna put my thoughts into it as well. So yeah, let's get into this video.
Hey, doesn't this look delicious? Here's one for you.
Thank you very much.
One for you.
Thank you.
One for me, and an extra slice for my birthday boy.
Thanks, Mom. But why do we always have to share one plate of food?
Can't we get some more?
I'm sorry, this is all I can afford.
Today, we're in Louisiana, a state with one of the highest percentages of people living below the poverty line. Limited financial resources have left many families struggling.
And it's sad, guys, because it's like, this like happens like all over the world, like even when like you like least expect it. And then, you know, it's the little boy's birthday and he's asking his mom for a cake. Can't even get a cake. They're like, what is that, a quesadilla? And she had to split like at least 4 or 5 in rows and a half just to feed her 2 kids. It's just like, it really just makes you think and be like, well, I have food on my table. Like, you know, a lot of people don't have that privilege. Like, it's starting to become it was already a problem, but it gets worse over time when you have to look at food as like a privilege. You either have the privilege to eat or you don't. Like, when has that ever been okay and been like, oh, well, now I have to decide what's more important? Food or, paying bills or like whatever it may be that is something that's resourceful for people that they need. So one day it could be food, one day it could be water, one day it could be like anything. Like, it just makes you just think about situations of life and, and then like Louisiana being one of the most poverty states, like it's a high growing number over there, but it's many of places, and it's just sad to see.
Left many families struggling from meal to meal. It's called food insecurity, and the Department of Agriculture defines it as a lack of consistent access to enough food for an active, healthy life. 18% of households in Louisiana.
That is like the perfect definition for food insecurity, which is a major problem in America. One of them at that.
Security.
Can we at least get cake?
If you witness this poor family,
There's just not enough.
struggling to make ends meet,
But Mom, it's its birthday.
How about you can take my slice of quesadilla?
Aren't you hungry too?
I'm okay. Just eat up.
what would you do? We've stationed our hidden cameras at La Coretta in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. And our mom has been saving up to treat her kids to a birthday meal.
Hi guys, are you ready to order?
Yes, one quesadilla.
One quesadilla, and for the kids?
That's for all of us. Thank you.
When our daughter begins to badmouth the budget,
I don't want to split my meal. It's not fair.
it catches the attention of this family.
This is all Mommy can afford right now, okay?
I don't want to split my meal.
And I feel like this is also one of the worst times for this to like happen when it comes to like a young mother or any like parent or guardian, is like when your kids are like at such like a small young age and they're literally like 10, 11, 12, 9, 8, 7, 6. Like, they are like so young that their mind doesn't take in what's actually happening around them. And it's sad because if they were a little bit older, maybe they could understand why your mom or whoever your parent or guardian is would say no. Like, there have been times where I've seen people come into a store wanting to get things, and it's always been that saying parents will always say, don't touch nothing, don't even like be around it or anything like that or whatever, or you get whooped. Like, you get whooped. That's like their saying that they love to say. And you used to think that they were being like harsh and mean and stuff, but like really, like, it is just not ideal. Like, the stuff that you would want, you don't need. Like, and it's the thing, like, as young like kids, they will never actually understand that until like they're older. They won't understand what actually budgeting means, what actually having expenses looks like in real life. When you have to depend or rely on one person for any and everything, it's terrible. It's a terrible situation. And, you just don't understand that. At that point, you're just like,
I want toy. I want this. I want ice cream. I want my toy. I want my shoes. I want these Vans or these Jordans, whatever it may be that they want. They just don't understand. Like,
I don't have it. Like, it's not for you. So it's like, don't even get the ideal or impression that anytime you go out, you have to feel like, oh, well, I can't even get my kid a gift, or, you know, you try so hard with what you have, and then there'll be like moments where you'll be like, if your child gets a good grade on this, you'll reward them. But then it's like nowadays trying to reward children for doing things that they should be doing is like, you know, some people used to get like allowances and some people never got allowances. I know for me, like growing up, my parents, I never really had allowances. If I wanted something, they would get it. Like, it won't be all the time, but very few selective times. But I'm like such I'm like, I don't even, I barely was even doing that anyway. Like, I would never actually go and be like, Mom, I want this, I want to get this. And then if I don't get it, I throw a temper tantrum. Like, I never really, I don't feel like I did that. I feel like maybe if I was a baby, probably. Because, you know, you just don't know. Like, at that moment in time, you just don't know. Maybe that's probably what I did. I don't know. But it's crazy.
And discreetly from their table.
If we had to split the quesadilla, can we at least get cake?
Yeah.
No, honey. It's a treat enough that we're out here together for your brother's birthday, okay?
Okay.
But when our kids step away... Oh, here we go. Something's happening here. Something's happening. This mother's heart is too big for her not to share.
Don't cry, sweetheart. Don't cry. They don't understand. I'm gonna pay for y'all dinner, okay? You don't have to do that. I know that. Don't worry about it. You stop crying. I can get the cake. It's hard enough in the world. You order up dinner. You let them order their food. You buy them the cake they want. You act like it was good, okay?
This is amazing. This is amazing.
I want to tell my kids what you did.
No. You let it be you. So you just put a smile back on your face before they come out? Order your dinner? You eat. You eat.
And when our kids learn the good news...
You guys, I decided we need the quesadilla and the cake.
That's so good! Yay!
Their smiles are the only thanks this mother and daughter need.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Yes.
And as the tears begin to flow, we decide to let them know how thankful we truly are. Hello there.
Hi.
This is part of a TV show called What Would You Do?
Oh, good heavens. You're gonna be kidding me.
No.
I thought it was your birthday.
You didn't want her to tell the kids.
No, because it wasn't, Mom needed to feel special that she was doing it for her children. It makes me feel good to have made them feel good.
Have you been through some tough times?
We lived through Katrina. So yes, we lost everything. We lost our home, and we have people who helped us tremendously. When people give to you, you give back to people.
We're rolling again, and this man wastes no time helping our hungry family.
It's tough times right now for me, okay?
We just want to have our own quesadillas.
Put all three of them in quesadilla and put it on me.
All three of them
Yeah, put the
quesadilla.
whole ticket on me.
He assures them that that's no problem at all.
Sir, you don't have to do that.
No, it's okay.
Telling you, everybody needs help at some point in time. I've been there.
And he even adds one more item to the tab.
It's your birthday?
Yes, my birthday.
Get him some cake. Get the boys some cake.
Why was he so eager to lend a hand?
I've been there. My mom was a single mom. It was just me and her for 14 years.
So when you saw this little boy, you saw yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want him to know?
That there is kindness in this world still. Damn it, y'all got me crying.
And as it turns out, we're not the only ones moved by his kindness.
Well, I was thinking about paying for his meal.
For his meal?
Yeah, like paying it forward because like he paid for theirs, so I was gonna pay for his. I was just thinking about it.
This next diner tries to help our kids see things through a different perspective.
We have to share one plate as a family.
Some people do that. Like when you order pizza, you order pizza and everybody takes a piece, share.
She suggests being thankful for what they have.
But I'm so hungry after this little bit.
Well, just see what you got and be happy you got it.
But when her mother is back, they feel inclined to make a cash contribution.
I want to give you this for his birthday.
You just gave me a $20 bill.
Ma'am, you don't have to do that. You know, why are you doing this? Just because.
Thank you so much.
Have Mom say to them, times are really tough right now.
Times are really tough right now, you know.
I understand. I've been there when times are tough. You got to do what you can do.
Okay, so they're basically trying to show a bit of kindness and saying that there are people who will do the right thing and would want to actually try and help. I feel like, I don't know, like, I get that, you know, they basically heard her story out. Then they decided to come out with all the cameras and everything and basically tell them, hey, this is like a little little YouTube TV show series where we catch people, hungry families at that, and then we give people a chance to show acts of kindness and being able to return the favor by helping you and using that as like motivation to, you know, but you know, this is just one time. All it takes is for one person to basically reach out and say something and help. However, you know, this is just, it's pretty staged. I think this would have been better if it was an actual person, like, not someone that they just hired to do this, but someone who is actually like living off the struggles of hunger. That actually, some families don't always have food. Some people do go days without food. So I feel like it would have been better to catch someone in a real life time, in a real life situation, versus getting someone to basically play what you want to be shown. And I mean, I get the message, but it just, and this is like not a joke, like this is like a serious matter, so I feel like it should have been treated a bit differently. That's just my opinion, but yeah. We'll continue though.
Thank you.
All right, let's pull up a chair next to them, huh? Time to meet this generous duo. Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, they're actors.
I know what it's like. I don't have a lot, but I had enough to help them.
Oh, well, mine.
That was yours?
Yeah.
And you know, we have a lot of problems in this country right now and a lot of division.
One person just needed to give them something if you have it.
Our actors are splitting up their meal one last time.
Do we really have to split it up?
You can take mine, okay? You can have mommy's piece.
And this woman at the neighboring table can't help but listen to our family's situation.
What about the cake? It's my birthday.
Drayton, I can't get a cake, okay? I can't afford it, okay?
But when our mother seems overwhelmed by the pressure...
Mommy's going to the bathroom.
So it's called What Would You Do? I feel like if that was me in this situation and I heard this conversation and everything, I think I wouldn't, like I said, I'm the kind of person where it's really hard to trust people at times to see if they're being like genuine or if they just want what they want. But when it comes to a situation like this, if someone asks me for help and they're hungry, I'm not going to ignore them. I would definitely buy them their food. And basically, in a situation like this again, the whole day is celebrated towards the boy because it's his birthday. And, you know, it's hard to endure this kind of lifestyle if this is what you're like living through. And I would do more than just get them food. I would take them out for a whole day and treat them. I make sure the mom has some stuff. I make sure the little girl is straight. I make sure the boy is straight. Like, I don't want it to just be, oh, food and that's it. Like, this is a special occasion, and I don't know. It's like I said, when you do stuff like this, you gotta go the extra mile. Like, don't just do something. And if you're gonna do something, make sure it's from the heart and that you're not just doing it just to say you did it. Yeah.
This fellow mom just can't remain quiet. Turn up Erica's mic.
I'm just gonna sit down.
Something's wrong, and I'm very upset for you. And I don't know what it is, and it's not my business, but I love you.
Just times are a little hard right now, and it's my son's birthday, and I just wish I could do a lot more. And that's all I can afford.
She leads her mom back to the table and makes a considerate donation.
She's going into her purse.
Oh man, this is $100.
$100?
How much is?
I'm also not gonna lie, guys. This setup in the restaurant is not very nice. It's pretty tacky, if you ask me. Like, I just don't like, well, what's with the clowns on the wall, and you know, you got the seats here, then you got the booths here, and just these little bit of people in the middle. Like, I don't know. It's a funny setup.
Birthday for you, baby.
Thank you so much.
You just pray for me, and I'm going to pray for you. And one day you're going to pay it forward, and you go have a good birthday with your baby.
Time for us.
And that's so true. Regardless of when you hit rock bottom or whatever may be going on, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do. Even if it has a chance of making someone feel bad, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And this is a prime example of it.
Simple.
Very simple.
Love one another. A simple concept that in this restaurant today, everyone put to use.
This is nice. Okay, guys. So I think I'm gonna just pause it there. We've pretty much watched the video. So basically, the whole point is to show a good act of service, being kind, and, you know, passing that on. Ways. I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And until I see you guys again next time, bye guys!